Streamer University didn't create its biggest star. We're talking about Suburb Baby. Shout out to Suburb Baby, man. He's been going crazy and he deserves all the shit that he's been getting, man.
I'm too old to go to university, but I will be applying to Streamer University. My old at your big age, 24, going to university. Application 6.
We just watched a star break out right in front of our very own eyes at Streamer University, and his name was Suburb Baby. During one of his mini auditions, he told Kai Cenat that he didn't need Streamer University to prove that he was talented. He told him that, hey, I could use it in order to put these talents on the main stage.
If I don't get a Streamer University, the problem is just like, I feel like I don't get the exposure that I need to showcase my talent for real, you feel me? I feel like that's a little, the little boost I need to get me to that next level.
And just a few days later, not only did he become MVP of the event,
the MVP award goes to Suburb Baby.
but he's also become one of the biggest streamers and success stories from Streamer University. And I think he has a long career ahead of him in content creation, but it didn't happen by accident. Once you look at his journey and where he came from, you know it's not luck. You know it's hard work, dedication, perseverance, and a bunch of witty and comedy moments along the way.
Oh, we got 101K niggas in the chat. Lame ass niggas watching me do nothing but bullshit. Man, you don't get a fucking job. I'm over here committing crimes. You just watching me getting inspired. What's wrong with the world these days?
You know, most niggas are gonna go stupid. Oh shit, I got 100,000. Whoa! So you talking about you lame ass niggas. The fuck you sitting down watching me, bruh? Lame. That's crazy.
If you're new to this and you
That's
haven't
funny.
already, please hit that subscribe button. It's gonna go a long way for the channel. Help me become by becoming other topics, not just streamer news. So I don't know, this is where you want to be. Now back into the video. To say that Suburb Baby had some sort of boost during Streamer University would almost be belittling to what actually happened. He didn't just receive something that was temporary or for the moment. He actually had viewers leave the main broadcast and choose to watch him instead. He was pulling over 47,000 live viewers more than Stable Ronaldo, who is an already established streamer who had been a part of FaZe, who is now a part of the Core Boys, and is a pretty big name in the streaming industry. He had more than twice the viewers of established names like Rakai and Lacey, 4 times as many viewers as Your Rage. The only person that he was underneath was Kai Cenat, who was streaming from a different POV and is Kai Cenat. All these people are established creators that have been in the game for years and had built established communities before they got into Streamer University. Literally, we're sitting on a cushion of thousands of people. And the whole time, Suburb Baby was outperforming them while having a significantly less notable streaming fan base and face card. And the peak of it all was a very impressive point, don't get me wrong, but I don't think that that's the most impressive part of it. He averaged more than 42,000 live viewers across 73 hours of streaming. This shows that the audience wasn't arriving for some sort of viral moment. They were arriving because they knew that he was consistently gonna put out good quality content.
Why is he so popular? The thing is, bro, this is one of them situations where if you're dumb, you're gonna call it luck. But if you're smart, this is where luck meets preparation. This nigga, and I don't know if Omizi's gonna get into it, but I just want y'all to know on some real shit. Like, I've been watching Suburb Baby and his rise for a while. And something that is just a fact, you cannot take this away from this nigga. This is just a fact. If you come over to Suburb Baby's main channel, this nigga, look at this, right? He's live right now. He has 25,000 videos uploaded to his main channel. This is just one channel, bro. Matter of fact, I don't even think this is his main channel. 25,000 videos uploaded. That type of work ethic cannot be argued with. Mind you, with the first one being 5 years ago. Chat, I've been doing YouTube for like 10 plus years. And if you look at my channel, my shit's probably, let's actually just look. 1.4 thousand videos. And just so you have some like extra like, you know, to compare it to, this is Kai Cenat. 3.3 thousand videos. Let's look at some of your other favorite creators. My brother, Dior. 1.6 thousand videos. So it's like, let's even go to like Moist Critical. Let's go to Moist Critical. He's a big dog, right? Moist Critical, 7,000 videos. So you can see like There's levels to this shit. You know what I'm saying? To have thousands of videos uploaded on a platform is already like groundbreaking. You're clearly a hard worker. You show up, you post a lot, you live and breathe this shit. My nigga, 25,000 videos. It's almost like, yeah, no. I don't think, like, I'm a hard worker. I know I'm a hard worker, but I can't even compare with that. That's crazy. So then he finally gets his moment at Streamer University. You can't call it luck. This nigga's been grinding. Like, I don't even know how the fuck he even posted that much. Grinding.
Content. The 3.11 million hours watched over the course of 5 days is nearly 10 times as much as he did in 2025. And when you look at his 2025 numbers compared to just that week in 2026, brother, this is a success story worth talking about. And so Streamer University being a platform in which streamers were supposed to introduce themselves to the world, Suburb Baby became pretty much the second biggest attraction on campus. The only thing that rivaled him was the mainstay Kai Cenat, the head of the snake. And this is where I think a lot of people get confused. The numbers make it look like it was some sort of overnight success, but Suburb Baby has built an audience of 1.5 million YouTube subscribers before.
Why does the search say Astro Dior ugly? Bro, that was a fucking suggestion. I didn't ever type that, nigga. Man, y'all got me fucked up. Look, when you go to the it literally just be suggesting shit. I typed in Moist Critical and it got a bunch of suggestions. I guess that's something that y'all be searching, bro. Don't play me like that. Watch out. Fuck y'all, man.
Getting into streaming. And so you would think to yourself, well, oh, Omar, he was an already established content creator, so the translation of the audience isn't really a big deal. But what if I told you just months earlier he was ready to quit content because it wasn't working for him?
I'm officially done making content. Some people might, not be happy because I'm someone they watch on a daily, but man, I've been thinking about this for a while, and let me just give you the reasons I want to stop and not just tell you why I want to stop. I've made well over 5, 6, 7,000 videos, and man, I just genuinely don't feel like the content is what it needs to be, and I don't feel like it'll really ever get to what it needs to be. That's just how I feel.
Now, I would have to acknowledge that Suburb Baby wasn't some sort of unknown streamer going into Streamer University. He'd been making content for the past 5 to 6 years and built an audience on all social media platforms. Not did he just build the YouTube channel, but he also had the TikTok, he had the Instagram, and he had a foundation of comedy sketches that was different than the live streams. You've probably seen it before.
You're a woman, bro. I don't care how many times you do that to me. I'm not gonna touch you back, bro. I'm a man, that should be wrong. What I tell you about that shit? Last time was your last time doing that bullshit without the consequences. Now you going to jail, and I'm not bailing you out this time.
And when he dropped his video just a couple of months ago talking about how he wanted to quit content creation, I immediately diagnosed what I felt like was the problem.
It was just times when I'll be making these skits and these series, and I'm like, damn, like the amount of stress I'm going through and like the rate I'm putting this content out at is genuinely like giving a toll on me mentally. And like I genuinely feel like I'll never be able to get to where I really want to.
And that's the frustrating part about content creation, bro. Like, it's the constant battle of improving, being consistent, and showing up every day, but also where it's like, I don't know when my opportunity is gonna pop off. But this is another example. Like, the hindsight's always 2020. He's looking like he want to quit here in this clip, but he ultimately kept pushing through, and now his life has changed forever. You know what I'm saying? And it's just a frustrating thing. Like, even, with my journey, I went from getting however many views doing animations, right? Boom. I was happy about that. The algorithm changed. Streaming reactionary content started popping off. I wanted to dabble in it. So then I had to transition into that. I finally started to get that to work. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm locked in with streaming and doing my more reactionary desktop streams. But then, I'm just such a I want to be creative and do something dope. I went and just shot the first episode of my new series, the Where You At series. And, it really fucked me up because it was like I put all this creative energy into it, and I feel like it didn't perform exactly how I wanted to out the gate. And it's like, this is the journey of content creation. It's just like, you just got to keep going. You just got to keep going. You just got to keep going because one day it'll make sense. So, you know, shout out to Suburb Baby for pushing through, bro, because it's like every successful content creator knows this feeling. It's like, when is it going to work? Like, I've been doing this for years. I've been posting thousands of videos. It's still not popping, you know, and there's a difference between views and money, gang. Like, y'all be talking about Suburb, a lot of people was trying to say like, oh, Suburb Baby's popping because, you know, he got 1 million followers on Instagram. My nigga, a lot of people got millions of followers on Instagram and no money. Instagram is one of the platforms that don't pay like that. And TikTok started to pay a little bit, but it's still nothing crazy. So yeah, while it's a blessing to be able to make, you know, $2,000, $3,000, maybe even $4,000 a month off of content, to be doing it full time, literally recording probably 14 hours a day between recording and editing. Like, at that point, I mean, is it that much different than a 9 to 5? You might as well go get a 9 to 5 at that point. You know what I'm saying? So it's not as easy as people make it seem. It's when you start making tens of thousands of dollars a month off of content where you really kind of start like, okay, I feel the trade-off. But to get to that, it's hard, bro. I probably didn't make my first 10,000, you know, consistently till like 2023, gang. I don't even think it was consistent in 2023 because I think 2024 was a real stressful year for me. I might have made it a couple times. You know what I'm saying? So I promise y'all, it's worth it though. If you love this shit, keep fucking going.
Be with my content. I don't know, like, it's just something about like me when I think about content. Don't get me wrong, I think what I'm putting out is good.
For what it's worth, Suburb Baby caught fire in the niche of sketch comedy. But what we do know about a lot of the sketch comedians is that it's a really repetitive cycle. At some point, it gets a little old and tiring. And I'm pretty sure, without naming any names on this channel, you know the sketch comedians who you think have pretty much run their course or burnt out a fan base by doing the same exact stuff over and over again. And Suburb Baby essentially was in that same.
Would you say it's the same with music or not? I mean, I would say damn near even worse with music. Before we had our first hit in music, it took goddamn 4 or 5 years to get something to pop off, and even then, it didn't even pop off to a degree where like we were superstars or nothing. We just had our first song hit like 1 million views, which, you know, that came with its stuff, but it's like, this shit is genuinely, this content creation shit is not for the weak, bro. I promise y'all. I keep trying to tell y'all, it is not for the weak. It's a blessing. I'll never complain. I will never say that, you know, I'd rather work a regular job than this, because I feel like working a regular job is definitely harder. It's a blessing to be able to do this, but if your mental is not strong, like, this shit will break you. It will.
Right. Even in that video, he names the series that he had. And when I go back and look at it, I see same video after same video after same video getting the same point across with no expounding on anything. And while I did agree with him that the sketches were most likely dead, right? They didn't need to continue on. Honestly, I was tired of it. I'm pretty sure you're all tired of hearing that big fella. But the thing about the sketch comedy game is that it opens up so many lanes, and the skills that you've built building that audience can also work in streaming. It's basically required for Streamer University and streaming. Playing different roles taught him how to adjust his energy depending on who he was around. Writing the different scenarios taught him how to do a beginning, a conflict, and some sort of payoff at the end. Improv taught him how to respond when live content moved in an unexpected direction. And unlike creators who only know how to react to certain clips, Suburb Baby knew how to create scenes with an S, multiple different moments that are entertaining. Basically, while these other creators that I saw on campus were trying to chase a moment because that's all they knew how to do. Hey, I'm reacting to something. When I get to Streamer University, I'll recreate what I would react to on a normal basis. Suburb Baby decided that he was going to take his skits that he implements across his different platforms and just say, hey, I've got a longer runway for these things now. With a bigger audience, with bigger names, I'll just get these same skits off with these people.
What's good,
his problem
Tony?
was never lack of talent. He just needed the correct environment to showcase how these talents translated into streaming. Suburb Baby arrived with the skills, but Streaming University still required required him to make people care about his journey. And this is probably where the real separator came in. Before he even entered the campus, he began creating a story during the auditions.
But I'm gonna have to look at that application one more time, gang. Stay in touch is not a guaranteed deny or acceptance. Stay in contact, right?
Gotcha. I ain't even gonna tell you why I should be at Stream University. I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do when I'm there. I ain't gonna do no work. I might be a jerk. And all the female professors, I might make them twerk. I'm just being honest with you.
And this is your last stop.
No, I'm going to Atlanta.
You going to Atlanta?
I'm going to Atlanta.
Well. I'll see your bitch in ATL. Get the out of my office. Cody, get this nigga. Yay! What the fuck?
You know, you asking me why, you asking everybody else, why should they be let in? I'm asking what the people want to know. Why should you be let in?
Suburb Baby didn't treat each audition as some sort of...
Showed up to every audition, by the way, you know what I'm saying, on short notice. That nigga's put that money where his mouth is, too. You gotta travel, he got a crew, he got a cameraman. Come on now. This nigga said they want it. Did you want it this bad, though?
Of isolated incident to impress Kai Cenat. You're probably asking yourself, dang, how did he get the opportunity to audition 3 times that day? No. He flew to all 3 cities that Kai Cenat was hosting these auditions in. And in each of the 3 auditions, he created an ongoing storyline.
What up, little nigga? Hey, Casey, I ain't gonna cap, bro. You know, last time you told me, you know, I didn't have enough energy. You know, I was trying to be respectful. But this time, fuck that respect shit. Nigga, I ain't even gonna tell you why I should be at Stream University. I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do when I'm there.
I felt like out of everyone that auditioned, Suburb Baby was so obviously like he had to get picked. And it was funny that Kai Cenat saved him for last as well.
Every time he returned, viewers already understood the history between him and Kai. The question was no longer simply, whether he would be accepted. It honestly became whether his persistence would finally pay off. And when it did, it did. These auditions would give the audience a reason to become emotionally invested before Streamer University even started. And once he arrived, he continued that same exact approach.
Suburb.
Shut up, nigga. I'm watching your stream the other day. You said I look like a blobfish.
I did?
Yeah. No. Don't get the amnesia. You said I look like a blobfish. You know what you look like?
Me?
You know what you look like?
What?
An uneducated kangaroo. Nigga, fuck you, nigga. Fuck you.
You gonna be the first thing I put my hands on.
Cuddy not in here, nigga.
And you can see that same story building, same energy, and same mindset trickle into all the interactions that he had on campus with a bunch of different creators. Suburb Baby didn't just stand in the background waiting to be, what did that one woman say? A cheerleader in the bigger streamer streams.
The small streamers try to figure out where they can go, and they can't go anywhere. They're expected to just stick around the big creators and be the supporters and the people clapping in the back.
He came into these situations
Fuck is she talking about?
with energy, a character, or a clear idea as to how he can contribute. Even if it went as far as saying that he could join a group that was already established well before he got there.
I know the answer is no, but I still want to ask just because I got the opportunity. Nigga, I want to be cool.
Okay.
I know the answer, no, but I just wanted to ask.
No, it's not no. We're gonna have to.
Hell no.
Man, y'all niggas funny as fuck.
He avoided being dependent on disrespect or serious conflict. He can create tension through comedy.
Is that the same girl that was pulling on Lacey's leg? Who is she? Why does she feel the need that she could do shit like that? That's the same girl that was pulling on Lacey's leg, Chad?
He can create tension through comedy or exaggeration or reoccurring jokes. And I think this is what made other creators feel comfortable furthering what was going on with him. Especially as the weekend went on, they could even identify that, hey, that's that guy who made that really funny clip and didn't go overboard. If he does approach me or when he does approach me, I'm gonna go ahead and play into what he's got going on. He's giving not only just the creator, but also the audience reason to search him later on. And that's why he's seeing so much success translating into followers and direct viewership rather only reposted clips. It's gotten so crazy that people aren't just watching Suburb Baby because he's around Kai. People are literally choosing Suburb Baby when Kai Cenat is live at the same time.
Hey, tell me what number down.
I got you.
You next up, bro. Your production finna get crazy. I already know.
Oh, for sure.
Looking back at all of it, I don't think the most impressive thing about Suburb Baby Streamer University run wasn't that he peaked at 195K. It wasn't that he got 443,000 new followers. It wasn't becoming the second biggest streamer on campus either. And it wasn't that he put a honey bun on stream the other day as well as a result of all the viewership that he had gotten during Streamer University.
What that number say? You tell me. Say it.
100,000.
No, say that. That's what. Say the exact number. And that's not a screenshot. That's not a screenshot. That's my actual. That's one of my accounts. Bitch, nigga, I'm spending it all.
Okay, now I may be capping out. That's pretty impressive. The most impressive thing to me was that he called
He got 90,000 viewers right now.
it months before it happened. During his first auditions, he never said Streaming University would make him talented. He never said Kai Cenat needed to teach him how to make content. He simply said that he needed the attention to showcase to everyone what he could do. And that's exactly what happened. Streaming University didn't make Suburb Baby, actually amplified him. And anybody looking to be successful at Streaming University, Suburb Baby is a 100% case study to follow.
W video, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that in the conversation, man. Y'all already know I'm giving Suburb Baby his flowers, bro. I think he definitely deserves it. You can't argue with that level of work ethic. I showed y'all the videos, bro. I showed y'all the videos. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all, man. Where you at, family? Like up, sub up, follow on Twitch, turn your noties on so you never miss a live stream reaction. I'll catch you on the next one. I'm gone.